I'm Robert E. Chan. So I'll be your speaker tonight. I became a part of Max International on the 23rd of March, which is over 11 years ago. All right, this evening, I will share the knowledge I've acquired over the past years with all of you, whether you are viewing us on Facebook or you have joined the Zoom meeting. All right, you can even view this at a later date. Now, the contents of this presentation should not be considered as medical advice, and it does not reflect Mac's official policies. Original source materials have been appropriately cited where possible in this presentation, right? The citation is actually at the bottom of the slide where it's possible, right? Today is the 11th of October, 2023, and tonight's, the subject that I'm going to deal with tonight is about the most powerful and life-sustaining antioxidant in our body. I'm sure by now everybody knows what that is, but just to put things into perspective, the basic need of any one of our cells to survive, for any one of our cells to survive, we must have air, and we must have water and food for any cell in our body to survive. But quite importantly, we must also have antioxidants, as you see as we progress with this, right? So if we lack any of these three components, cell health will struggle. If they are absent, if any one of these is absent, the cell will die sooner or later. So antioxidants are just as important to us as air, water, and food. So we zoom into the 5 network antioxidants that we have in our cells. Of course, there are hundreds of antioxidants that we have inside our body. Some very important, some not so important, but in general, they help, all of them help each other. So these are the 5 main antioxidants that we have inside every cell of ours, right? We have vitamin C, which is water soluble. Now, when I say water soluble, you know, when you look at this, if it's water soluble, it means that vitamin C will take care, or it will neutralize those free radicals that we have in our body, or the oxidative stress that are water-based. All right. So your vitamin C cannot deal with fat-soluble free radicals. And we have vitamin E, which is fat-soluble, which what it actually means is that it handles the fat-free radicals. All right. So these two antioxidants are considered exogenous antioxidants, which is the scientific name to mean that the antioxidant has to be consumed from outside of our body. All right. It's not natural to our body. We just have to absorb it through the foods and all that we eat. And then we have, of course, coenzyme Q10, fat soluble, which is another antioxidant, alpha lipoic acid, a water and fat soluble, and finally glutathione, which is a water soluble antioxidant. These are our endogenous antioxidants, which means that they are produced inside our body. Okay, inside our body. You will find later on, actually by right, you know, looking at all these antioxidants, the most powerful one should be alpha lipoic acid, because it is both water and fat soluble. But why is it not the most powerful antioxidant? The reason for that is this yellow part here. This is where you have a double bond, sulfur double bond, and the body finds it very, very difficult, or the cells find it very, very difficult to break them apart and utilize them, right? So this is the reason why alpha lipoic acid is not considered the master of all the antioxidants. Of course, besides that, we also have the enzymes. These enzymes help the other antioxidants to convert free radicals so that they are neutralized. Okay, so that is basically the 5 main network antioxidants that we have in our cells. But which is the most life-sustaining, the most important one? Now, if you see from the US Food and Drug Administration's recommended daily antioxidant intake, you can see that by far the minimum, all right, the red one is the minimum. So these are all the minimum amount of the following antioxidants, the 5 network antioxidants anyway: glutathione, coenzyme Q10, vitamin C, alpha-lipoic acid, and vitamin E. The minimum quantity or the minimum daily intake that we have to, and the maximum. All right, as you can see, glutathione here, the requirement for glutathione is more than all the other antioxidants combined. All right, it gives you the first indication that glutathione is a very important component of our antioxidant network. All right, this is one example to show that our daily intake makes it important because the volume is so high. All right, we need to take so much more. Now, according to PubMed, these are the research that have been done on the 5 network antioxidant. And once again, we see that glutathione in all these years, since 1983 until today, all right, it has, there are more than 179,384 citations on glutathione compared to vitamin C, 74,000, vitamin E, 47,000, and alpha-lipoic acid and coenzyme Q10. All right. So here again, you can see how important glutathione is. Now, nobody is going to be doing research. All right. Nobody will do. The scientists will not do research on something that is not the most important. All right. So, of course, the 5 network antioxidants are all important. However, the concentration has always been on glutathione because glutathione is so powerful. All right. So you can see from here at the bottom, average citation per day since 1983, 0.35 for alpha-lipoic acid. You know, the reason for that I've already explained in the beginning, because alpha-lipoic acid is not, now the operative word here is bioavailable. It's not bioavailable to the body. That's why it is ranked very low, even for researchers. All right. As you go along, you find vitamin C, and then you have glutathione. 11.387. That means every day on the average. All right. Every day there are 11.3 research papers that are submitted to PubMed for the past 40 years. All right. This is one way to signify how important glutathione is. If we were not the most powerful, if it were not the most life-sustaining, nobody will be doing any research on it. Now, to put it in a proper perspective, if you look at all the antioxidants that we have, the 5 network antioxidants in the cell, you can see that glutathione occupies more than 55.2% of the pie. It's more than all the other antioxidants added together. This again shows you how significant glutathione is.
Then revealing the most powerful antioxidant that you have never heard of. It's one of the keys to fighting off the diseases that you fear the most. It is called glutathione. Now write it down because it's critically important. And here to tell us about it is the director of Yale University's Prevention Research Center and my good friend, Dr. David Katz. Welcome, David. So, glutathione has been described in many places as the superhero of antioxidants. Now, why is that? How come no one's ever heard of it before?
Now, on the Dr. Oz show many years back, he said that glutathione was the superhero of antioxidants. The reason for that is that glutathione has many superhero attributes. All right. As we go along this presentation, you will find out what they are. That's for your TV show. Now, here is another man with 186 published papers that have been cited more than 4,711 times. One of the world's leading research scientists on the cellular function of glutathione and the chemistry and delivery of glutathione. Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa, PhD, Executive Research Scientist of Max International. He talks about glutathione and how important it is.
Categorically and without any equivocation whatsoever, I can tell you that glutathione is the most important endogenous antioxidant there is. For one thing, it is manufactured by your own body. Secondly, as you heard before, glutathione is the only antioxidant can recycle itself.
This is how special it is, all right? The leading research scientist with more than 186 published papers. This is what he said. So, in our body, all right, every part of our body, we have glutathione. And how much glutathione do we have inside our body? We have 15 to 28 grams, depending on our size. All right. From the Natural Medicine Journal, it states that we have approximately about 15 to 28 grams of glutathione inside our body. By far the highest volume of an antioxidant that is inside our body. And we require about 250 to 300 milligrams of glutathione every day from the foods that we eat. Now, the telltale signs, if you find that you have these problems like headaches, memory loss, decreased eyesight, wrinkle and gray hair, muscle aches, and of course you are susceptible to infection, means you get sick very easily, a high diet in sugar, you take a lot of sugar, you take a lot of fat, all right, and alcohol. They also contribute to free radical production and oxidative stress, which reduces your glutathione level. Now, what actually happens when you have reduced glutathione levels? Low glutathione levels are associated with the following disease. And most of you must be aware of all of this. Your heart, cardiac fibrosis, hypertension, your skin, aging, psoriasis, melanoma, your kidney disease, in your joints, you have arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, in your lungs, you have asthma, COPD, and your brain, Alzheimer's disease, and so on and so forth. The whole of your body suffers when you have low glutathione levels. So how to eradicate this? You increase your glutathione. This is how important it is. Because if you have such illnesses, and you use other antioxidants, it's not that they will not work. They will, however, not as well as glutathione. So, what does glutathione support in our body? These are the crucial functions. Antioxidant, it neutralizes free radicals and oxidative stress. All right. It protects our immune system. It detoxifies and removes harmful environmental toxins that enter into our body from the food we eat, the things we touch. So without glutathione, the liver would cease to function. This is how important glutathione is. All right, that without glutathione as an antioxidant, cells would disintegrate from unrestrained oxidation. That means they keep on turning into free radicals until there's no way out, and the cells die. So without glutathione, you will have no resistance to bacteria, viruses, and infection if it does not protect our immune system. So these are some examples here, like when it acts as an antioxidant, more precisely, it actually neutralizes free radicals and oxidative stress. It recycles itself, as what Herbert T. Nagasawa told you, is one of the only antioxidants that can do that. And of course, it protects the DNA in the nucleus of the cell and the mitochondrial DNA of the cell. So it protects our cell in general. So it acts also as an immune protector, as was mentioned. Okay, it protects the immune cell by... How does it protect the immune cell? They act as signaling molecules. So they signal the immune system to activate accurately. This is important here, because when you have a haywire immune system, then you have a lot of diseases that are associated with immune problems. All right. But if your immune system can activate accurate and optimal immune responses in both innate and adaptive levels, then you have a balanced immune system. All right. It combats cellular inflammation, limiting the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines, the cause of pathological pain, right? So if you don't want pain, increase your glutathione as far as possible so that you can do the repair. It detoxifies. It helps remove the bacteria, viruses, and poisons. It protects us against environmental and chemical toxins. It is a major sequester. That means it removes heavy metals like mercury from our body, and it reduces the lipid peroxide formed by the oxidation of polyunsaturated fat. All right, when we take fatty foods, it goes inside our body, it creates, it's oxidized, you know, and after a while, it starts to build up in our artery, and this is what happens. And then, you know, it blocks the arteries, okay? So glutathione helps prevent that. Cell communication, it maintains the integrity of the cell and organelle membranes. Our cell gatekeepers, you know, our cell absorbs amino acid, hormones, nutrients through the cell membrane. Glutathione helps the membranes to control. It facilitates the transport of such nutrients into our body. So it maintains a healthy cellular redox homeostasis, all right, which actually means that it keeps our body in balance between having high enough glutathione and corresponding amount of oxidized glutathione. So it can be recycled and it starts all over, okay? It balances our body system. It reduces the hemoglobin to a +2 state to accept, bind, and deliver oxygen to the cell. So some people think that this is not important, but one of the reasons is that if you have very high levels of glutathione, you'll find that you become very active because your cells are receiving more oxygen from the hemoglobin, all right? Oxidized glutathione, which is the GSSG, it induces slow wave sleep. So if you have a lot of glutathione, and when the glutathione is spent or used up, before it's converted back into glutathione, some of the oxidized glutathione can induce slow wave sleep. And of course, it's the ultimate anti-aging molecule in our body. All right. So ribosine, 25 years of research by Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa. All right. He's 96 years old. There are 55 peer-reviewed articles spanning over 36 plus years. Proof of concept was published in 1987. So the product that Herbert T. Nagasawa introduced to us is actually a cysteine delivery system. It's the most advanced glutathione precursor technology that brings the component to create glutathione into our cell. So this is his invention. He combines cysteine and ribose, a simple sugar, ribose and cysteine. We take the product, it goes into our body, the ribose creates the ATP, adenosine triphosphate. All right, that is the energy capsules that we have inside our cells that are required for our energy, and also a key component in combining the 3 amino acids that make up glutathione. We are not going to be going into explaining how glutathione is created. I just want to tell everybody how important glutathione is. It is a very complex procedure, and most importantly, the one keyword that you have to remember is that glutathione that is created inside the cell is 100% bioavailable. That means it can be completely utilized by your body. It is not wasted. It is not catabolized. So glutathione that is created inside our cell is 100% bioavailable, right? So it's clinically proven that glutathione is 828. Well, this figure is derived because according to scientific studies, NAC, the next best glutathione precursor, increases glutathione by 276% compared to L-glutathione, that means oral glutathione. Glutathione that is preformed outside of your cell. All right, you take oral glutathione, it increases your glutathione level by, your cell glutathione level by 0 actually. All right, so if you have N-acetylcysteine, which is the next best to ribosine, it increases your glutathione level by 276. Now, ribosine increases the glutathione levels in our body compared to NAC, N-acetylcysteine, by 300%. So you take 276, multiply it by 300%, then you come to the figure of 828. Now, this is not just hearsay, all right? There is a research paper on this, and this research was done many years ago in 1987. The principles have not changed, all right? In science, you cannot change some of the principles. So this argument is still true. So for glutathione to be 100% bioavailable, remember this, it must be produced inside our cell. We cannot go to a pharmacy and buy glutathione, take the thing and expect it to work, because it won't. So there we may be known as the glutathione company, but there is not even 1 milligram of glutathione in any of our products. If you can find 1 gram or 1 milligram of glutathione in our product, that means, you know, Max International and all the things that we're telling you are lies, but we don't have that. All right. And Robert Keller is with us. He knows, of course, Herbert T. Nagasawa, he knows that oral glutathione taken orally is not bioavailable. All right. All commercially produced glutathione do not work. So stop wasting your money buying them. All right. Because you will come to the conclusion after taking the product for 3 months, 6 months, and then, you know, you find that it doesn't improve. And it becomes critical and dangerous when you have some illness and you're trying to use glutathione to improve that or to repair what has gone wrong with your body, to use oral glutathione. So it would be best to use a glutathione precursor. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, to be healthy, to have an overall health and well-being, you just take our products and then you live happily ever after. Please remember this, that you must have a balanced diet. This is one, besides taking our products, you must have a balanced diet. You must eat various vegetables, proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. All right. You must have a regular moderate exercise. Okay. At least 30 minutes a day, improve, also slow, physical activity, not vigorous activity. You don't go MMA and then start to fight, and start running 10 kilometers and all that. You probably make it worse for you. Now you make sure that you have adequate sleep, because that is when your body recuperates. And stress management. When you feel stressed, try and find the time to relax, okay, and improve your overall well-being. Avoid harmful substances, like tobacco, excessive alcohol, drug use. They can all negatively affect our health. Regular checkup by the doctor, right? A lot of people only talk, and even doing all those things, if you don't have regular checkups, you don't make regular visits to your healthcare provider, you will not do very much for your overall health. So, and the important part is to find a 100% bioavailable glutathione supplement. Right? So, where do you find this 100% bioavailable glutathione supplement? Well, we are available in 21 countries. We opened in 2007, and until this year, we are in 21 countries. Now, we just celebrated our 15th anniversary last year. So we have been around for more than 15 years. And we have more than 1 million associates worldwide. So why Max? Why join Max Health and Wellness? Now, we have the breakthrough science product, a 100% bioavailable product. We have a 100% bioavailable product that produces the most powerful and life-sustaining antioxidant inside our body. Nothing comes close, all right? 25 years research, 16 plus top scientists doing all of this, 55 peer-reviewed research just on ribosine alone, all right? Not glutathione. For glutathione, there's 179,000 researchers that people are doing, okay? Low to no investment required. You do not need to hold stocks. You do not, no inventory. You don't need an office. You do not need storage. You pay only when you sell, and you don't even need to worry about delivery. And you can benefit from the residual income. You build your network, earn residual income as you move along at your own pace. All right. If there's anything that you require, you can approach the person who showed you this, or you can approach us to give you the necessary guidance. All right. So you are in complete control. You set your own hours. You decide who you work with. There are no special requirement, young or old. You can work from home. You can use just your mobile phone. No class to attend. All right. And we will train and guide you. Now, besides the Max Health and Wellness business that we do, we have also recently started what is known in the market as affiliate marketing. So if you're interested in doing affiliate marketing, you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is to copy a link and introduce this to your friend and let your friend decide for themselves what they want to do. Okay. Now, so if you become a Max associate, besides the affiliate marketing, there are 9 ways to earn the income. With customer income, preferred customer income, faster income. That now there's a new one, affiliate marketing income. Then you have prime bonus, binary, and so on and so forth. All right. These are the products that we have presently in Malaysia. We have 7 products for the whole of the world. presently there are only 2 that are available in Malaysia. We have Max 1, 100% ribosine. All right. These are all the credentials for Max 1. Halal certified. These are the prices, the current prices. So we have wholesale price, retail price. If you join as a member, or if you join as one of the Max associate, you can buy the thing at 253 ringgit. All right. And of course, we also have Celgevity, which is ribosine plus 12 other ingredients that make it so powerful. All right, even more powerful than just the plain vanilla ribosine. So these are the prices. So if you join as a Max associate, you get to buy it at 275. Okay. Now, I said this before actually, but I have no choice because today Rachel is unable to do the presentation for this part. So what I do is I dig up again the same story from before, to show you the testimonial of one of our members who started taking the product in May 2012. You see the progression of what happened to her in all these years. Okay. This is in 2022, 10 years after she started taking Max 1. This is what she looks like. Testimonial, I don't know, not everybody here. Results may vary in individuals. So you may be completely different, all right? But I don't think you're going to get, you will probably never get worse. You can only become better, all right? This is Josephine Wong, age 93 years old, all right? She takes Max 1 and Celgevity. And I show you what she does. This is Josephine, 93 years old, Okay. How many people at 93 years old can you find that can do that? Now, this is also the person who is not here, Rachel Thomas. This is what she looked like in 2010. You can see that she changes through the years. Now, if you want to see her as she is today, how she looks like today, slim, then you come to our anniversary celebration on, if I'm not mistaken, on the 28th of this month. Then you see firsthand what she looks like. You'll be surprised, all right? You'll be surprised how everybody has become younger. She's 75 years old, She jumps around like a Mexican jumping bean, very active and a great leader. Okay. So there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. We have worked, like for me, I've worked many years. I've studied many years about glutathione. I've done a lot of presentations about glutathione, and each time that I do, I learn more. I learn more from the people, the scientists who are doing the research. I learn more and more and more from them. Every day is a lesson to me. All right. So stay safe and well. And as I normally say, live long and prosper. Thank you very much.